Okay, sorry about that. I had to get my gloves. To my chosen ones, get outside, get that sunlight, ground yourself. You know what I mean? You know what to do. You don't need me to tell you. But look, I'm gonna try a filter on this. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. All right. Yeah. Okay, so like the title says, a narcissist is a chameleon, okay? And this is an easy way to identify one out in the wild, right? They're always looking to studying something, right? They're looking up either, you know, if it's a female, maybe the latest fashion from somebody, an influencer, or maybe somebody they know, right? Taking, trying to figure out what they're going to take from that person. You know, it could be maybe like, you know, in a dude version, you could be checking the dude, like how the dude talks, how the dude walks, how the dude dresses, you know, and then start just taking bits and pieces. See, these narcissists in the wild, they can't help but be a chameleon. And they just, what they do is when they see something they like, they just start taking it from people. Like, I don't know what, like, I don't know what that's a lack of that allows somebody to just take from somebody, you know, that they like, or something that they see. They just like, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna take that. And then they just put it all together and make this mess of a person and don't know who they are and don't know how to, but anyway, but yeah, they're a chameleon, okay? And I got like 5 different ways to tell, right? So these chameleons, they lie about everything. They lie about everything. Number one, they lie about everything. They lie so much they can't even keep up with their lies. They'll tell you one thing and then you'll call them out and they don't even know what they told you. They'll just tell you another lie just to shut you up and keep it moving. You know what I mean? If you catch one lying, you know what I'm saying, they lie about every single thing. So when you catch one lying, man, they're gonna put that smiley face on and they're gonna, oh my bad, I'm sorry, I meant blah blah blah. And you know they fake, you know that they didn't mean nothing. They just smile. They care so little about you, man. They'll lie right to your face, and then they'll fake it off like it means nothing. They don't care, man. They don't care. The best thing to know is everything out their mouth's a lie. And when your intuition's telling you, man, it don't seem like right what this person's saying, and it seems kind of weird, or why do they keep coming around? And then, you know what I'm saying, they don't seem like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I call them out, and they got a reason for it, or they tell me, oh, I'm sorry, da, 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 but they keep doing it because they don't care. They just lying to get you off their back so they can go back to doing whatever they're going to do. And then when they want to come back and steal some more from you to get some supply, they're going to do it. That's what, see, a narcissist can be these, like I told you, a social media narcissist. They ain't got to just be a narcissist at their home feeding off their family. They can go ahead and just be on social media feeding off of influencers, fellow influencers, or whatever. They have to feed, though. Even if you warn them and tell them, hey, back off, don't come around, da, 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 they have to feed off of you. You know what I'm saying? The energy is just so good. Because, I mean, if I'm getting warned by somebody and I seem like I'm doing some weird stalkery type of stuff, I'll just go ahead and back off. You know, like maybe this person's right. But if I keep coming back, you know, then that's just some weird stuff. It's weird behavior, okay? And I'm just going to call it out, man. I'm a narcissist slayer, man. You know what I'm saying? That family, they handling their business right now. As far as I know, they ain't messing with me. But I got some others messing with me, so I'm coming for you. And I hope that you retaliate, because if you think that this is bad, I got a list of things I'm ready to go at you about. So I hope you retaliate. See, don't fall for the hook. You know what I'm saying? I'm luring you in. I'm hoping that you get, you know what I'm saying, ballsy enough to do something and say something. And once you do, wow, I'm going personal. I'm going personal. Number 2 about these narcissists, right? These chameleons, they will do and say anything. They will step on whoever. They don't care. They don't care. It could be a family member. It could be their lover. It could be their husband or wife. Not talking about my situation in particular. I'm just talking about in general. They don't care. To get to the top, they will step on any and everybody. They don't care. See, when you have a lack of conscience like that, it makes it easy for you to adapt and kind of just steal from people. You know, take their essence, you know, because I'm a Leo, like, so, like, I'm real big on that. I mean, I've seen other Leos that kind of way. We're real big. We don't like people like stealing from us. Like, a lot of us are like real creative, and then we real territorial with our creativity. So, because it's like attached to our soul. So when I feel like somebody's stealing from me without my permission, and it used to happen to me in my old job. Everywhere I go, people take from me. Man, I used to work at this last job, and by the time I left, it was like a Ford dealership. When I got there, it was Chevy, 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 Chevy. I pull up my truck, man. All of a sudden, everybody getting the Fords, man. Trying to. It's just, man, when your individuality keeps getting taken from you by random people, they just think it's okay to just steal from you and then tell you how you're supposed to take it. This is the thing I hate the most when they say something to me like this. This is what a narcissist will say. Well, you know, copying you is a form of flattery. If you don't go ahead with that kind of bullshit, man, if you don't go ahead with that kind of bullshit, if everybody was copying everybody all the time, nothing new would ever get invented. That don't make any sense. No, that's you justifying yourself as a narcissist, not taking no responsibility. Stop copying people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like I was saying, man, they'll stop at nothing. They'll stop at nothing to get to the top. They'll take from you, they'll lie to you. Just know they're lying to you the whole time. Look, man, when your intuition's telling you, man, like, what this person's saying to me, you know, this person's doing don't match up, man, stop denying your intuition because that person's got a smile on their face. That's the biggest problem that we have is like empaths, man. Like, if somebody smile and like put it in a nice way, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt all the time. Stop giving these people the benefit of the doubt because they're smiling. Stop. Because what I'm telling you, with a narc, all that smiling, there's gonna be one moment where they let their real face show. They'll either get on YouTube or whatever and start whining about how it's hard and they're trying their best, and you know what I mean? Or if it's somebody, you know, personal with you, you know what I'm saying? They'll find a way to start, you know, trying to make you feel sorry for them or whatever, but don't believe them. Don't fall for the trap. Don't fall for the trap, man. These people are liars. They don't care about you. They don't care how they leave you. They don't care how they drain you, take everything. I mean, you will feel like with a narc, they're draining your soul. It's like they're draining the energy from your soul. It's like they know what they're doing. And to be that wicked, to just drain somebody of the way you're reacting to the way they're draining you, even if they don't know exactly what they're doing, they know they're doing something that's bothering you, and it's like a mosquito. They have to do it. They have to. They have to drain your life force. It's the way they can survive. They need like a chosen one's energy level. Otherwise, man, they're lost. They'll be in bad places in life. Won't know why, but if they can get to a chosen one and drain you and become like you and copy you and mimic you and tell everybody, oh, I'm like this, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I've changed and make it seem like they came up with it on their own. Man, they're in heaven. Man, that's narc love right there, man. Like if they can get a empath, if they can just get under control and then just take from all the time and then go around their people and make it seem like they came up with it on their own. Life. Now, number 3, they'll intentionally tank your success, man. Right? And now, mind you, I'm not no therapist. I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm some kind of oracle or nothing. No, I'm just a disabled veteran, an engineer that just notices stuff. I notice patterns and I put things together. I'm just one of y'all that's putting things together, that's trying to give you the information, you know what I mean? So you can avoid the situation happening to you. That's what I am, okay? That's all that I am. I'm not trying to be nothing else. You know, some of these people online, they get really weird about this kind of stuff, like somebody trying to move in on their territory. Nah, man, I'm just like telling my life. That's what it is. Now, get back to it. They'll tank your success, right? This is how they'll do it. And I'm not even gonna say it's unintentional, because if you're copying somebody and you see how they react to it and you keep doing it, or because they're always copying you, whether it's a lover that's a narc or a friend or whatever, the copying is being done. And you're not gonna sit there and act like you don't know they're copying you. I've caught all the narcs copying me. You know, even like narc ex, you know what I'm saying? Caught them copying me. I mean, and the way that they'll show it is they'll just maybe, dress their kid like you or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, something weird like that, dress your kid like you and not dress your kid like you, and you know what I mean, or they'll just straight up just like on YouTube, just take your look, your swag, or whatever you got going on, and then just do it themselves, you know, and then make it seem like they came up with it. They're weird like that, you know what I'm saying? But they will intentionally tank your success. Like their whole goal is to, they can see like the potential in you. They can see that you have something about to pop off, and I give them credit for that. The ability to see that you have something about that's intuition, right? But they use their power for evil. They can see that and they want it for themselves. See, this is the narc in them, the ego. They want it for themselves. So what they'll do is they'll try to tank your success by trying to get ahead of what you're doing, and then try to make it seem like they came up with it on their own, while causing confusion to you with a bunch of mind games, bunch of weird ass mind games. They'll say weird stuff. They'll phrase things weirdly. They'll do weird things, having you think like, why do they do that? And I told them that in confidence. Why would they go and copy that? Or why would they take what I said and use it against me why would it? This is what these narcissists do. It's all about the cloudy minded, the make you always foggy minded. You can't think properly, so you can't see their moves that they're making. While they're copying you, while they're trying to basically assimilate as you, become you, you know, while trying to make everybody else think that you're kind of off of it, and you're kind of, oh no, they're tripping, da 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 da, I ain't doing no such thing, da 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 da. No, they're doing everything that person's saying that they're doing, while trying to gaslight that person and make them seem like they're crazy. Because that's what narcissists do. It's all about the gaslighting to make that person seem like they're crazy. Oh no, don't listen to them, da 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 da. Man, these narcissists have studied everybody. Anyone around them, they know how to interact with them, how to make the person seem like they're crazy. They studied you, every person around them. You know what I'm saying? So they know how to interact with you to make the person that's making the claim seem like they're crazy. They know how to do it specifically for cater to you. Cater to you. People got to start paying attention to how people move, not what they say, but how they move. Okay? Because these narcissists are the night. Look, man, I might come off mean, but I'm the most honest person. I will be honest with you. If I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you I don't like you. If I feel like you're doing fuck shit, I'm gonna tell you you're doing fuck shit, right? If you're a real one, like the Jay Jordan, hey, this dude came through for me when I was at my bottom. Me and Lex broke up, living with my dad, basically homeless, whatever you want to call it, man. And dude came through for me with real information that got me somewhere. See, that's a real one, right? He's not sitting there just listening to my information or trying to get what he can and take and run with it or whatever. No, he sat there and listened to me talk. He conversated with me. He didn't have to do none of that. Gave me real information to help me get to a better place. You see what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean? Like, that's a real one that's there for you, that's trying to help you out, that ain't got no ill intention for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't trying to copy you or nothing. And then you get these fake ones out here, you don't hear from them. When you kind of on top, they all up calling you and all this other stuff. But whenever you on the bottom, you don't hear from them. Like, you don't know that these goofies are probably somewhere talking about you. If he's copying you, he's somewhere talking about you bad. Because that's what narcs do. When they're not around you, they're talking about you. If they're copying you, they're talking about you negatively to somebody. So I know your goofy ass was somewhere talking about me in some weird Discord or group chat or something like that. I know your goofy self was talking about me. It don't matter. You still gonna lose. You still losing now. Watch me lap you 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Watch how this happen. Watch how it happen. And I'm not doing nothing. I'm not into no kind of witchcraft, nothing, man. I'm just blessed. When I speak it, it happens. Like, that's how my manifestations are happening right now. So while you over here getting on the wrong side of things, I'm telling you, I'm gonna lap you 2, 3, 4, 5 times, get monetized quicker than you, and start making. And I ain't even trying to make money on this, man. I'm having fun with this. I make good money without being on this. I'm not over pressed on nothing. But we're gonna get back to the subject, man, in general here about these narcissists. I already got this. I mean, that's like number 3 and number 4 at the same time. You know, number 4 is them trying to, what I got down here, I wrote this stuff down. So I wrote this stuff down. I'm so passionate about this. Yeah, man, like number 4 is them trying to predict your every move. I'm gonna put this weight down. Man, let me tell you how in depth they go with trying to predict your every move. These doggone people have the intuition and a little bit of brain power to be able to kind of, you know, get people's movements and get how they talk and interact and kind of not predict, but get the pattern, get your patterns down, right? But they use it for evil. They steal it. They steal it. Like, you don't think that us as the chosen ones, we can't do the same thing? Look, man, I told this woman, let me stop with that. Let me just say, like, I told an ex that before she did any fuck shit she did, I told her exactly what she was gonna do. A month before she did it, like, my intuition, man, this just the way she was moving. I'm like, nah, you got ill intentions for me. I can tell you what you're gonna do. And I'm telling you, don't do it. And if you do it, don't come back. Now, don't act like I didn't warn. You know what I'm saying? I warned. You know what I'm saying? They can, look, these people, they literally can, for some reason, I don't know how, you know, because I can see potential in people, but they can see the potential and they will literally do whatever they can to sabotage it. I mean, they'll take it into their hands to sabotage it. They'll get their minions to help sabotage it. You know, they'll just, a lot of time it's a psychological type of sabotage, right? Make you doubt yourself all the time. It's always trying to make you doubt yourself, gaslighting and make you doubt yourself. You'll say something to them and they'll be like, oh, really? Or you think so? Or, you know, a gesture. So you're thinking too much, get in your head, and then, you know, you're confused and you're like, why are they not supporting me? Why would they not? What are they trying to imply? What does that mean? That's all they want to do is get in your head, throw you off. It's about throwing you off. That's it, chosen ones, about throwing you off. They know you're on to something and they're going to do whatever it takes to throw you off because you cannot get somewhere and be at a higher level before them. You can't do it. Let me tell you what this goofy YouTube narcissist is doing. Man, I peeped game before my ex and I had the issues we were having. He was competing with me. That's where this started. He was competing with trying to get to a certain level before me. That's how this started. See, it's always a competition with them. They want to be the best at stuff and they're good at nothing. It's the weirdest stuff in the world. They want to be the best at something and good at nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you're over here trying to, why is this dude, why is it? It's because he's doing weird stuff. When your intuition is telling you that somebody's doing something, man, believe your intuition. Hang on for a second. Yeah, believe your God-given intuition. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing goofy stuff back then. And what happens is when this narcissist comes in contact with you, your intuition is this. You get this weird energy. When they come around you, interact with you, you're gonna get this weird energy, anxiety. It's gonna be like an anxiety. It ain't gonna be like an ease, like, oh, it's my homie. No, it's gonna be like an anxiety, like, what are they coming around for? What do they want now? Give them, right? And that's your intuition saying that. And then, you know, you want to be wrong. You want to be wrong. And then you end up getting on the phone with them, whatever, and your intuition was right. They're just trying to leak your information. And if they can get information, they're trying to get off the phone. They're trying to keep it moving because they think that the keys to success is fucking over as much people as possible, stealing whatever they can, and rising. Maybe that wasn't maybe that was the case like up until 2000, 2020, 2021, but people don't do that no more. It's not about stealing from people. If you've noticed, like, videos on TikTok and YouTube, the more authentic they are, the more that they end up going viral. All this trying to fake your life that people was doing on Instagram, that stuff is dead, man. People got real bills, real life, real problems. Faking like we're all perfect, that stuff is dead. People want to hear, like, hey, I want to hear the real. I want to hear the good and the bad that's going on with you. We don't want to just hear that you doing it. Hey, I ain't doing great like that. I want to hear from somebody that do have, like, problems and working their way out of them. That's what it's about, right? That's why my stuff is able to go where it goes, because I'm a guy working his way out of his problems all the time without complaining and bitching about it, just doing it. Just doing it and getting it done. And then while I'm at the bottom of my bottom, I still got people trying to, see, that's how I know I'm doing something right. When I'm at the bottom of my bottom, I still got people eating off my plate for free. That's how I know I'm doing something. Like, yo, they still eating off of me. They still treat me like I'm not, you know, going through all the stuff I'm going through. So when I'm not going through this, watch out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I do, like, watch out. But what you're trying to do is get what you can before it gets to that point. I peep game, man. I see you move. And see, instead of me letting you continue to move in this shady kind of, I'm just going to call you out. I'm a narc slayer, man. You do whatever you want to do and say whatever you want to say. You come around on my end saying anything, I'm going to put you in the dirt verbally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one, okay? I ain't got nothing else better to do but time, man. I'll make time for you. Don't do it to yourself. Or do it to yourself. Give me content. I don't care. I don't care. I'll ruin your little mini career. Because I ain't trying to have one. I don't really care. You're obsessed with what people think of you because you're a narc and your career. I'm not. This is not a career to me. This is just fun. Now, when I start making money, maybe I'll, you know what I'm saying, depending on how much money I'm making. But, like, TikTok is where it be at. If y'all ain't follow me on TikTok, it's the same name, King David the Chosen. If you hear King by anybody else within this group, you know they're copying me. It's King David the Chosen. And my backup channel, King David the Chosen #1. I got the 1 at the end. You know what I'm saying? But look me up, man, on TikTok. I'm on there having a good time all the time. But on here, we're going to go ahead and get to the bottom of this issue that's going on right now, narcissism. And I want to bring awareness as much as possible to my chosen ones and everybody out there that's trying to just live their life. Trying to live their life, live their dream, and keep having these energy vampires pop up and don't know, you know, what to call it, don't know how to describe it, don't know the feeling you're getting. You feel like you're the only one. No, you're not alone, man. These people they're out there. They're waiting for somebody like you to pop up, show your energy, and then they're going to attach themselves to you, and they're going to love bomb you in the beginning. And love bombing can be a friend doing the same thing. Love bombing can be, man, you the man. Woo, 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 man, you got da. They mean what they say, but they're going to obsess over you and take from you, though. You know that it's weird in the beginning because no one does that. Like, man, you coming off, you know what I'm saying? Like, the same way with the ex and everything else. Like, love bombing in the beginning. Then after they get what they kind of want, then they kind of like pull back, start messing around with stuff. You know, and they're stealing from you the whole time. You know what I mean? So watch out for these fake ass friends. You know, that's #4. Okay. They know that your ideas and plans are dope. That's #5. They know your ideas and plans are dopeness. And they want to steal your ideas and plans, pick your brain while you're in the development process, steal your ideas and plans, implement it on their end just to say they came up with it first. That's how diabolical they are. They wanna get in your head, pick your brain, what you thinking about, homie? And then they wanna implement it. They don't even care if it's a half-assed implementation. They just wanna get it out there so they can say that they did it first. Ain't that some crazy stuff? Just to say they did it first so they can have the clout. They just want people to be like, oh man, you coming up with stuff. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's me. You ain't, but me and the whole time, they ain't doing shit. They ain't got an original idea in their motherfucking head. They don't know how to come up with nothing. All they know how to do is steal, lie, and then smile in your face. Most two-faced people ever see in your life, man. And see, I'm just not the one for that. I've always been like this. That's why I told you, I'm not you either hate me or you love me type of dude. You are not going to be fake around me. You are not allowed to be fake around me. You're not allowed to steal from me. That's not how you work. That's how life is. You ain't going to steal from me. I'm not going to let you do it. Not without you, somebody knowing. I'll put you out there. Man, how you going to see somebody going through some stuff like a divorce, whatnot, and then you over here still trying to, like, how you still snooping around? And I'm just barely getting myself. See, that's how you know you gifted. When they snooping around and they're allegedly on top, you know what I'm saying, got their monetization. Why are you still snooping around me? I don't go to you for nothing. Do I go and comment on nothing? Nope. I don't go and bite off nothing. Nope. I see a video, scroll. I'm not here to copy you or nothing or see what you're doing. All you do is do a bunch of the same old you see everybody else doing, and then low-key be bragging about your stuff through all these posts. I don't want to hear all that stuff, man. Get what you got to get and give the people something that they really value. Stop talking about what you getting and how you getting it and I'm got to another achievement. Who cares? Who cares? Are you putting out anything valuable to the people? Are they learning something? Can they take away from whatever you giving them? No. Lame ass shit. Goofy. That's all that it is, man. Give the people something they can walk away from, that they can bite into and be still munching on after they walk away. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know what I'm saying? He was dropping some knowledge, and I'm going off my life experience here. I'm not over here just, look, we can all get out here and do some workouts, right? There's people out here that are doing these workout channels and look either bigger and sloppier than they did when they first started. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? That ain't my problem. Obviously, what I say I'm doing it, but it's more than just physical fitness. That's why they're still kind of sloppy. You got to get your spiritual fitness right. You gotta get your mental fitness. You got to get it all together, man. It's got to be all together. That way, it all shows. If you ain't got it right in here, it ain't going to show out here. You got to get that inside right, man. You have to work on that inner child. You got to work on that shadow side of you. You got to get all that inner work done. If you don't do the inner work, it's not going to show. You're not going to shine. I did the hard work. While y'all was copying me and doing whatever y'all was doing, I did the hard work. I don't care what nobody thinks about me. Man, I'm in this world by myself, man. Like, you don't understand. You're your own universe, man. I'm in this joke by myself. This is my world. I manifest whatever I want. I am the God of this universe. I am the God of my world. That's how I feel. The God in me, that's in everybody. If you don't understand that, and that's your problem. I know what this is, and ain't nobody gonna take from me. You're not gonna manifest off of me. You're not gonna take from my talent. I'm gonna do it all. Myself. Myself. You know what I mean? I'm done. I don't care what people think, man. You know, like a lot of times people be worried what people think. Most of everybody ain't even thinking about you. If you really get to the point where most of everybody ain't giving no thought to you. There might be a few, but most of everybody's not thinking about you. When you get to that point, well, you know most everybody ain't thinking about me, man. I'm you know, it's me just doing my own thing. Not like, oh yeah, I don't care what nobody thinks. Most everybody ain't even thinking about you, not to care about what they think. So once you realize that, there's only a few paying you attention. They ain't nobody. What's a few out of everybody that's on this, man? Stop. Stop. And that's where I'm at right now. Don't care what anybody think. Don't care if you like it, love it, hate it. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter to me. I'm going to do me. All right? And this is number 6, an extra one. Number 6, just an extra one. You know, they could be gaslighting you, doing whatever they can to hold up your progress, to hold you up from accomplishing your goals. I don't even think sometimes they even know what they're doing. I think like an animal in defense mode. Like they just instinctively just know, okay, I'm just gonna block this person. You know, I don't know what they got going on. I don't know if it's gonna really work, but it just kind of feel like it has the ability to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and just gaslight them, make them doubt themselves. You know, and once you start doubting yourself, your manifestation is all over the place, man. Like you gotta have supreme confidence that everything's gonna work out. The plan that God gave you is gonna work itself out. You gotta have supreme confidence. And if you have these narcs around you, they will try to poke holes in whatever you're doing just because they don't want you to have supreme confidence in whatever you're doing. Just because. It ain't no other reason than that. Because they don't have the ability to do it, and they don't understand why you supremely understand it's going to work out. So what they do, they just try to find a way to get in your head and start to cause doubt. And once you start doubting, man, everything falls apart. Everything starts falling apart. Doubt, low frequency, fear. You know, just don't be afraid of anything, man. Just do you. So I'm on here in my shirt. I don't care, man. I'm on here in my shirt off because that's what I do inside my house. I'm not gonna be wearing clothes in my house. Why am I gonna just do you, man? Just be the most authentic version of yourself. And you'd be surprised at how many people will accept that authentic version of yourself. And whoever don't, that's their problem, that's their loss. Right? Right? Hey, so that was a video. That's 5, really 6 different ways, man, that these narcissists are chameleons, man. How they'll just come into your life, how they'll do everything they can to copy you, take from you. It don't have to be your lover. It could be just a friend. It could be a coworker. You know what I'm saying? They'll copy you, and then they'll gang up and talk to themselves. All these chameleons will talk amongst themselves like, why does it bother him so much that we copy him? I don't know. What does it bother him for? I don't know either. Because you're a bunch of lames. You're a bunch of goofies copying. You're not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? You're just not going to understand. It ain't never going to register. When you copy people all the time, man, like, that shows how much you worry about what other people think. Like, stop worrying about, if you have something that you can bring to the table and give to people, then you should not be worried about anybody thinks, man. There's going to be a group out there that associates with whatever you're doing. Like, I had a whole fitness, you know what I'm saying, all about fitness, and now I'm branching out to, you know, mental and physical. And I'm going to school next year and everything for this stuff. And I'm going to collaborate with people and, you know, broaden my, you know what I'm saying, horizon. I'm not going to just be doing this little niche like, okay, let's work out. It's more than working out. It's more than working out, man. There's more than that. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you, you know? So I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I appreciate your time. I love you, you know, despite what I'm saying on here, even to the narcissists, I love you. I just peep game. I'm never going to fall for one of y'all again. You know what I'm saying? But I love everybody. So, you know what I mean? Y'all get y'all spiritual fitness right, your mental fitness, and get your physical fitness right. And stay fitness savage. Cool.